Alright, everything else we need to do is elsewhere now.
Yep. So, go back to the party camp.
So I am led to understand that the sister is a follower of this maker.
Am I the sister? Oh, that's so cute. It's like you're my big brother. Or sister. Or
Shale is
whatever.
a golem. They have no gender.
Creature of stone. I rather doubt that we would be related in any shape or form.
Oh, I didn't mean literally. Don't you think that people can be related in spirit?
I notice that humans tend to believe in a great number of things that are not true, even when given evidence to the contrary.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what faith is all about, Shale.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what gullibility is all about.
So I am gullible now.
I take it we are no longer sisters in spirit.
Okay. Okay, save. Head back to the party camp. World map. I'm learning. Okay, so is this a new instance? I can do gift giving and all that again?
Yep.
Inventory. All the way to the bottom. Okay, we still don't know who to give that to, so leave it.
That's for Sten.
Unexpected. Thank you.
+8. Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
+6. That's for Liliana.
That's for Shale.
And this is for Shale.
Very nice indeed.
+8. That's all the gift giving we can do unless I want to try to give the tribal necklace to... Let's see, Morrigan.
Morrigan or Alistair.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Morrigan because I have the most trouble getting plus out of her.
Interesting.
Okie dokie, that's it for gift giving.
Yep.
Really don't feel like dealing with...
Talking.
No, talking's fine. We'll do talking. I don't want to do re-equipping right now.
Okay. Aw, you missed out on an entire conversation.
I did?
Oh wait, sorry, I thought you selected 4.
No, I did 1. Skill acquired. From Shale.
Plot skills.
Okay, I missed something on that mittens conversation.
Not really.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
That's the conversation.
Okay.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come
My
to
mother
Ferelden?
was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated, and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais, and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
Why did she leave then?
She had served Cecily, the Lady Cecily, for many years, and was loyal to her. Cecily was a good person. She was always kind to me. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother. Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept
Andraste
dried
is
flowers
great.
in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's
I
grace.
will
They
be
were
right
very
back.
rare in
You
Orlais.
keep
Okay.
talking to
But
people.
enough about that. Let us move on.
Massive cunning. So she might actually be better than me at some of the thief-related things now.
Something on your mind? Of course. You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
Pretty sure I've done this.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see." Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears. More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you? Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come. Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we?
Yeah.
Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The Taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition. You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it. I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him. I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Inspired Major Constitution.
It speaks. Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why?
Well.
Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
I am back.
I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing. So is being drawn and quartered. Maybe I'm not the only one with a smart mouth, Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Okay.
What are y'all doing? Sorry, I thought you said kidnap all the pets.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
Well, right then.
I was told
Certainly
to
things
accompany
happen.
you and to help you, and that I shall. This may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing.
Okay. That was
That
rather
happens.
neutral.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
No, there's no way he fits in that
You
tent.
called.
Yeah, I know.
I am hardly surprised.
He doesn't seem to mind though, so.
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Hmm?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell. Meant by whom? And if that were indeed his purpose, why did that mysterious source of meaning not make him so to begin with? You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There
I've
is
been
no
wondering
need
if-
to search for it.
But
Shall we
How
move
far
on?
do you want to go today?
I don't know.
Because the next step is basically Red Cliff.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and head there and get started, and then we'll see what things look like.
Well, here's the thing.
What?
Once you're in Red Cliff, you can't get out, you can't do anything else until the battle is over, which basically means full exploration, preparation, and the battle of Red Cliff,
And you
which
can't.
can be a pretty tedious affair.
And you can't save in the middle of it.
You can, but there's no good real stopping place.
Okay, are we talking about something that like takes 2 or 3 hours?
It can,
There is
at least.
interesting
Maybe that's
food
just me
here.
being
You have
very
a thing.
bored. I don't know.
It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies.
Yes, we have no such things in
Yes.
our lands.
He likes
This
cookies.
should be remedied.
Do you have a problem with that, Dad?
Shall we move on?
His love of cookies?
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Well, I don't agree with that. Let's see. Dogs do smell that bad. Wet dogs do. Rotting garbage. I don't know how to continue this conversation because I don't like either of the two conversation options that continue it. I'm closest to 2, but that sounds kind of mean.
Let's see. I personally would go with dogs don't smell that bad.
Yeah, except I do think they smell that bad.
You gotta think like a Ferelden.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Let's go.
As you wish.
Ooh, plus 16.
Ah! Okay. Then really, really likes you. I feel like you should know that.
Well, that's nice. Okay, we've conversed. Let's see, we're doing fine on inventory. Oh, let's go ahead and head to Red Cliff. If I change my mind, we'll just revert back to a previous save.
Okay.
Camp. Okay, who do we need in Red Cliff?
Bring Alistair.
Alistair,
Yes.
I'm thinking... No, I didn't mean for you, Mittens. You're coming anyway, and I think Morrigan.
Indeed.
Morrigan would be useful. Wait, no. Morrigan would be terrible. Morrigan does not like what happens in Redcliffe at all.
Oh,
You can bring her along after the initial conversation. You can change your party in Redcliffe.
Okay.
So for the starter party, I recommend Alistair, Liliana, and go ahead and bring Mittens.
Well,
Everyone else loses
I'll be-
approval.
I'll be bringing Mittens anyway.
Well, yeah, but everyone else loses approval.
Oh, so...
Because you're nice.
Yeah, except I'm not that nice.
You're going to agree to help them, and they hate that.
Okay, Sten will hate what happens, Morgan will hate what happens, and Shale will hate what happens.
Not exactly hate, but will disapprove.
I'll get... Okay, so you're 100% positive about that.
Almost.
Almost. Oh boy, now you put me in a difficult situation.
Just bring Mittens.
Okay.
I know Mittens is coming along anyway, but...
Okay, Red Cliff is down... Okay, Red Cliff
Yeah.
Village or Red Cliff Okay, I can't go to Red Cliff Castle.
Redcliffe Village.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something.
It is time.
Probably had told you earlier.
Let me guess, you're an idiot.
I
What's on
told
your
you
mind?
before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because... well, because my father was King Marek, which made Calen my half-brother, I suppose.
Huh.
Eggnog?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me.
No, pretty sure you're
I
heir to
would
the
have
throne.
told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Caelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I've never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it.
Because he knew that you would be
I didn't want you to
needed.
know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Lothering
Why
know?
wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea.
Yeah,
that it might
Logan
ever be
knows.
important.
Don't worry.
At any rate, that's it.
Well, I
That's
would've
what I had to tell
guessed.
you. I thought you should know about it.
No, you're
Let's hope
definitely the heir
not.
to the throne.
I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on.
Yeah,
there was
well,
no
you're taking
room
the
for
throne,
me raising any
probably.
rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me.
There's a chance for you to
Now,
not
if
take
there's
the
an heir
throne,
to
but
be
don't
found,
count on
it's
it.
Al Eamon himself. He's not of
No,
royal
I don't
blood,
want
but
Eamon
he
to
is
rule for
Caelin's
Eldon.
uncle, and more
Eamon is a
importantly,
terrible
very
choice.
popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard, oh no, I don't want to.
I know you
Nope,
don't want to
you're
hear
the
this,
king.
Alistair.
Sorry,
So there you
you
have
better
it. Now
get
can we
used to
move
the
on?
idea.
And I'll just pretend you.
I
still
know you
think
don't
I'm
want to hear
some
this, Alistair,
nobody who
but
was too
Eamon
lucky
is
to
not
die
a
with the
very
rest
good
of the
man.
Grey Wardens.
And also, you had a terrible childhood.
With the rest of the Grey Wardens. Now I can move on. Pretend nobody.
I suggest 3. That seems very neutral.
That's not really.
No, I
Ah,
suppose not.
why
At
did you
least I
put a
have a
cat
chance
on
to
my
make things
shoulders?
right. And I'm not alone.
Nope. Guess what, Alistair? You're the king.
Okay, but later on there's another option for the ruler of Eldon, and you may take that instead, so...
Save game, new save. There's a waterfall. There's a Thomas. There's a gate.
The game has frozen for me.
Oh no. Of course it has. Okay, there's a death route to my right. I'm gonna go pick that up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Game is still frozen.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to a Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I will not apologize.
What do you mean?
You don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
You know what? You're alive. It's all fine.
I've heard
The
Earl
important
Aemon
people
is
are still
sick.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days.
Oh, well, that's a little
We're under
different.
attack. Monsters come
Yeah.
out of the castle every night and attack us until
Not
dawn.
exactly
Wait,
what
monsters
everyone's
come
been
out of the
fighting
castle
and
every
dying.
night.
We've no
Yeah.
army
No,
to
that's
defend us.
backwards.
No Arl and no king to send us help. So many
Oh,
are
no,
dead.
that's okay. I've got a
And
king
those
with
left
me.
are
You can use
terrified
him.
they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
Stop that!
I
Alistair's
don't
not
rightly
king
know.
yet.
I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan.
Stop putting all this
He's all
pressure on
holding us
him.
together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Al Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's
Oh,
not
poor
far.
Tegan.
You'll come with me.
Honestly, you probably just shouldn't have been in Inquisition. You poor, poor man. Oh, nice. He's actually wearing armor for once, instead of noble clothing.
And who are these people with you? They are obviously not...
But his shield text is missing.
No, my lord.
Okay.
They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
covered in mud. Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
We
Still
need a
alive,
king.
yes. Though not for long if Tem...
Would you stop that?
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Lothering has made quite a few mistakes in the past year.
No.
So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded.
Oh yeah,
to our
that's because
shouts.
most of them are
The
dead.
attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Oh, what evil
Some
things?
call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses
We're
returning
making
to life with
food.
a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night.
I want
Each night
food.
they come with greater numbers.
I'm gonna go see what they're
With
doing.
Calenhad dead and
Okay.
Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course.
You have some.
I have those few who
snipes.
returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Okay, why are you
Sir
here?
Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries. All I know is these things don't
Zomblers.
fall easily. You hack them to pieces and still they come. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
New screenshot. Alistair approves. Leliana approves. Quest updated. A village under siege. We need to talk to Sir Perth and talk to Murdoch. And we also got codex entries. 13. Ghouls. Yeah, shock. Culture and history. (152) Redcliffe. Characters. Isolde. Notes. Oh, this is the latest note that we got. More controls? Oh. return from your current era and your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry, I have dire need of the supply. You don't fire someone while you're... Wow. That was a screw up. Oh boy. Save game in Redcliffe. What time is it now?